begin the walkout here. Do something by the 46 Plymouth. I saw movement. I think I'm going to pass that on as the wind. Hello? Guess I'm not alone. See, we actually left the seat out. So, we'll try to get something set up right here. Because first I'm gonna do some ghost hunting work on the ghost hunting app. And hopefully, let's turn this down a little. Well, that was an interesting experience because I don't think I'm alone. So, I'm starting to pick up too. Must be seeing any streets on? No. How about down here? Okay. Alright. Alright, good. Must be seeing? Alright. Hello? Is anybody here? Is that you that I saw walking over to this 46 Plymouth? Mentally what? That ain't gonna stay up there, is it? Whoops. No, I'll just turn off the tape here. Mentally what? Turn this off. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave that back on. See if I can catch something. What do you mean by mentally? Mentally prepared? Mentally off? Mentally distraught? Fine, if you want to come over and set off this REM pod here, I'll show you how close you have to be. See? You have to be pretty close to set it off. Now there's a white orb that I normally see over here in the morning. Is that you that's attached to this car? This 1946 Plymouth 5-window coupe? Do you really have nothing to say? Other than just mentally? Anything else going on? Because it's been a while since we last talked. I noticed that with all the vehicles that we're collecting, getting ready to restore for the rest of our lives, we still see a lot of individuals around them. Sometimes during the day, sometimes during the night. You even see an individual with blue jeans around the cars now and then. Well, if there's nothing else to really say, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Okay then. I'll go ahead and use this Ovilus here. You didn't like me turning that off? I hope I got that on microphone and camera. Because this car just vibrated pretty heavily and I felt a bang. I hope there's no raccoons around.
Ovilus on.
Hello? There's a seat right over there you can sit on. Sadly, we left it out. Whoa, listen. Whoa, what the hell was that? What was that? Who's out here? If you're hear you scurrying amongst the cars. I can't tell, you're either by the 60 Fairlane, the 46 Cadillac, or the 46 Plymouth. Interesting. And the Ovilus is on. There's nothing coming on the Ovilus. Or the Ovilus. I'd like to get a real one. But they're expensive. Really have nothing to say. I'm going to go ahead and move over to some other cars. Oh, you really can't capture anything. Seems like an...
Ovilus, off.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and move over to a different spot. I'm going to turn off the REM pod so I can get that next area here. Moved over to the 61 Starliner. That's interesting. So, it's been a while since I've last done this, but I'm gonna let the Necrophonic app talk with the SBox again. Just try and reverb. Hello? Can you all hear me? Let's see. And that's on a trunk lid, which is a little bit higher. I want to turn on your friends on the SBox if you haven't talked to in a while.
SBox.
Music. Now on Monday.
Anything all of you want to say to one another?
Hospital.
Turn this down. Hopefully it's not too loud. Ouch. That was me bumping the car. Anything all of you want to talk about? Have you been up to anything? So those that are able to communicate through the Necrophonic app, I'm sure some of you are familiar with it by now. If there's others that are here, hopefully I get to explain to them and what this equipment is. Because on my right, is a device that you and I can talk to, and a device on the left that all of us can talk to one another. And a device in the middle, which is called the REM pod, with the red steady light. You can manipulate that to let me know that you're here, along with the black box with the green light in the back. That goes up to a red light.
Naturally.
Yes, naturally. It's been a while since all of us have talked to one another like this. And I'm sure you've noticed that there's more vehicles here that we've collected that we're going to restore throughout our lives. So is there anything that you want to talk to one another, like ask each other a question? Am I okay? Did you say, am I okay? Yeah, it's going. What have I done? When things get going more, I'll be able to get more equipment and more gadgets that we can communicate with one another. I might even be able to see some of you. I won't be seeking you out. I'll just be, you know, standing out here, just setting it up. You like it? Well, I have to get things going first online because everything's pretty tight right now. Especially with the whole situation within the country. So is there anything that all of you want to talk to one another about, or? So since all of us are here, I want to talk about something that I heard last year that got my attention, which was around November. The early weeks of November, and it's called spirit mutilation. Can any of you tell me what that means? Or what does it mean to all of you for spirit mutilation? Isn't that anything that you want to speak about for spirit mutilation? Because all throughout the investigations and research, this is going to be a lifelong quest to seek out spirit mutilation. Does this deal with the world of the paranormal? Those that are alive? Those that may be dead? Well, what about UFOs? Cryptozoology, perhaps? Is someone making contact? Well, a lot of you on the SBox aren't very talkative. Want me to go ahead and turn it off? We'll go ahead and turn this on. Thank you very much for contacting me and talking. I want to go ahead and... What do you mean, wait? Don't. We'll go ahead and turn it off. Thank you very much for speaking to me through the SBox. I'll go ahead and move this over a little bit. Alright. Over to the right side here. So, spirit mutilation. Can anybody explain that to me? Is it from something more divine? Something higher up? Was there something behind me? Where? Might have misheard them. Because my allergies are kind of affecting me, and my ears are almost partially clogged from allergies. Is there anything else that you want to say before I close this portal? Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to close this now. Thank you. So, I'm going to try one more thing here. And I haven't used this in a while. There's a guy up. I'm using the miracle box. Every time when I use this, oh, I can't. No reverb. So, I have not turned on the miracle box in a long time. Now, this is when I heard spirit mutilation with my sibling. And it was during a time when I suffered a traumatic experience. He explained to me on what he meant for spirit mutilation. Hold on here, hold on here. Hello? There's some skewering over that way. Except I don't know if it was an animal or not. I'm gonna go back to this. So, yeah. So who's here? By the Holy Spirit and the positive energy of Mother Earth, you cannot harm me in any way, shape, or form, nor the animals inside, outside, nor the family here or elsewhere, nor my friends. I am here to talk and to research spirit mutilation. I wish to speak about this. I don't think it'll be picked up. Oh, I got his step. By the Holy Spirit and angels above, I may ask them to come down and protect me. And from positive energy of Mother Earth, I am grounded. My energies cannot be toppled. I come in peace. I wish to speak and discuss. Sometime soon my voice is going to be mimicked by somebody. There it is. I know it. I find that simply interesting of how my voice can be replicated by some spirit through that miracle box. I know people use this differently, but spirit mutilation. I wish to know what this means. From the source of it all, from the miracle box of what this is called, I heard spirit mutilation last year during a time while I was suffering a traumatic experience. Me and my sibling both heard this. And I want clarification. It's been 7 months since, and I wish to know more. Was it related to me or something else at that time? Because this is also during the time that we were researching something that was mocking the visualization of my brother, my sibling. Because you can be banned for that. I have not seen it since. And that's not allowed on the family property that is blessed. It's his voice mocking me. Who are you that's using my voice? I command you to tell me on who you are that you're mocking my voice. I'm just being ignored. But thank you very much for communicating with me. I am turning off this portal now. Well, that pretty much does it for this one. I don't know what was really going on with the 46 Plymouth. I hope I caught that on camera. When I go back and review it, I'll mark it out if it can be caught on camera, or at least by the microphone. The wind's lightly blowing tonight. It's very faint, and so it could just be something, inside with some of the parts and everything settling around in the metal, in the car, just kind of, could have just vibrated just right in the wind, but also too, raccoons could be in it. Don't know. An interesting thing too. I'm also hoping that this has been picked up by the microphone on the GoPro. Every time when I do this, I'm hearing more footsteps. I don't know if it's from all the vehicles that we've been collecting and getting ready to restore or what, but it seems like every time when something, when a new vehicle comes home, more activity is picked up, and it permanently picks up, and it's really hard to explain, in honesty. And I really can't be out here 24/7 and carry the equipment on me 24/7 to capture this stuff, because there's one more left to haul home, and I don't know what that's actually going to bring. Nothing bad out here. Some spirit, that's a bird, but some spirits have already tried to run me off away from something. I think they're just cranky. And then when I do this stuff, sometimes in my free time, they apologize and wish I go to catch it on, camera. But when the wind's really blowing, and just kind of come out here on my spare time now and then. But I mean, what can you do in honesty? So, but I'm definitely hearing more footsteps. I don't know how to explain that, because I normally hear that stuff like a cemetery like Caldwell or Sheep Creek, and elsewhere. But hearing phantom footsteps around the vehicles now, it's kind of interesting. I wonder what's going to happen when we get more of our storage and stuff built in the future, and more of these restored, because we're just starting out on that. So just have to see on what happens, in honesty. So on that note, I'm going to end the video there. Please take in consideration and liking, sharing, following, commenting, and subscribing to all of our content here online, especially here at the Midwestern Expedition. We're at 33 subscribers, and I'm trying to grow a little bit more. So yeah. I don't hear no footsteps right now. Thought I did, but no, it's just the wind. But I'm going to go ahead and get inside something cold. So thank you very much for the support that you've shown us all this time. More content's coming. So you all have a good night, take care, and stay safe. See you later, and thanks again.